Hey, and welcome to my journey. Today's video is part 3 of the road to bariatric surgery. And guess what? That road just got a little shorter. I got my date. Yes, I did. The scheduler called me just here a little bit ago, and it's going to be on October the 4th. So I got it really quick. She said his first available is October the 4th. I said, I'll take it. I didn't even have to think. I didn't have to look. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what else was going on. I was going to have it the first available. And so I was real excited to finally hear from her. Now, we also scheduled my pre-op doctor visit. I guess just the last little visit to talk to him before we actually do the surgery. We scheduled my pre-op nutritionist visit, and we'll just go over this stuff. We also scheduled my post-op doctor's visit, and then we scheduled my post-op nutritionist visit, where we go over what you can eat, you know, as you're phasing through the liquid. You get through the liquid, obviously we know what to eat then. But, I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about like protein requirements and things like that. And then the soft and pureed foods. And then whenever you can tolerate those, you can start adding in, you know, regular food. Like, I guess, you know, chicken breast, things like that. I do know she did tell me some of the things that we'll talk about dumping and whatnot when we do our post-op. But I want to go over, see, now I did my menu this morning. I started on it yesterday and I finished it this morning. Well, that's changing now, because my weekend's on Tuesday, and so that's the day I start this pre-op diet. Monday is my last day of food freedom. I don't know what else to call it. And I already said that for lunch, the last day before I start the diet, is going to be Whataburger. And our Whataburger is different from the Texas Whataburger. I tell you all the time, but in case there's somebody new, it's just a little local drive-in joint. Nothing to do with Texas. Then I don't know what I want supper to be, but I do know I'm not going to cook it, and it's going to be something that I really want, that I, for the most part, I'm sure I will never get again. Some people say you can eat, after so long, you can eat how you're used to eating. Well, that's not true entirely. You can start eating regular food, but like the nutritionist told me, if you don't eat the healthy foods, you're going to be one of the ones that are most likely to gain your weight back. And I'm not going to be that person. I am not going to put my body through this trauma. It's a trauma to the stomach. It's a trauma to the intestines where they pull it up. I'm not going to put my body through this. I'm not going to go through this. I'm not going to do all the things you have to do, and the way that you're limited with your amounts and the way you chew and the way you swallow your drink your drinks, you know, little ounces and stuff. I'm not going through all that to ruin it. This is it's a tool. And it's a tool I intend to use the way it was intended to be used. I'm not saying you can't have the occasional little treat, but sugar is one of those things that can not settle right with you, as is fat. And they don't want you eating the carbs. They want you to eat the protein. You have to have the protein. So I'm not, that's why Monday is going to be the last day of eating my fun food. I don't know what else to call it. Now, the rest of the week, I don't know what will go on, if I would want to eat out more things. Listen, I don't know if I've gained weight this week. Like, you know, I've gained weight the past 3 weeks because I have been eating what I've been wanting to eat. And it's, I told you last week, it's just the brain games. The brain games are saying, you're not going to get to eat like this, so go ahead and enjoy yourself. And that's what I've been doing. I've been putting some things to bed, you know, getting them out of my system the best I can. And it's really not, the last week has not been getting things out of my system as much as it's just been eating too much food. I've just been eating too much food. We've not really eaten out one time, I think. We ate out one one time. Did we eat out? Yeah, we did. We ate out one time. And the rest of the time, I've just been eating too much. Way too much. So, I don't know how my menu will go. I told David it might just be in name only. It's just up there for to look at, because I don't know what will happen every day. But he's going to take the whole week off. What they'll do is the hospital will call me the day before surgery to tell me what time to be there. So obviously he can't work that night, because if it's, you know, first thing in the morning, he won't be home. So he's just going to take the whole week off, because he said he wanted to be here for me, because he didn't think I was going to feel much like doing anything when I get through. Isn't that sweet? I don't know how I feel, but I do know some of the people that I see on the Facebook group say they have a lot of pain. They're in pain. I mean, you can't go through what they're doing on your insides and not be in pain. It's a major surgery. Sure, they send you home the next day, but to me, it's a major surgery. They're taking off, stapling off, partitioning off all but like that much of your stomach. I mean, come on. That's major surgery. So I'm looking forward, not looking forward, I'm looking that there will be some pain involved, but I don't think I'm going to be, you know, down for the count. But he wants to be here with me, and so I think that's the sweet thing to do. Now, let me tell you about this pre-op diet. It's for 2 weeks. It is to shrink your liver. It severely limits your carbs. That is the part that shrinks your liver. And they want your liver shrunk so it will be out of the way as much as it can be for your surgery. I am having the gastric bypass. There's the sleeve, the bypass, and the switch. And we decided, the surgeon, he thought the bypass would be the best one for me as far as all my situation. And then he's also going to repair a hiatal hernia while he's in there. So I'll have that done too. So we'll have that taken care of. But it says right here, the purpose, to shrink the liver size by limiting carbohydrate intake. So this is 2 weeks. You have to start at 2 weeks before your surgery. 2 to 3 protein drinks per day. That's 20 to 30 grams of protein per drink. Non-starchy vegetables like carrots, celery, cauliflower, broccoli, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, lettuce, green beans, asparagus, etc., cooked or raw. These are the things we can have. 30 grams of protein through food per day. Grilled, baked, or broiled meat, eggs, cheese stick, etc. Avoid fruit. Avoid starchy vegetables like potatoes, corn, beans, or peas. Don't skip meals. Try to distribute your protein drinks throughout the day. These are the diet goals. Less than 1,000 calories per day. 90 grams of protein per day. 30 of it from eating and 60 of it from drinking. 64 ounces of fluid minimum, and they do count all your fluids as your fluid intake. Less than 50 grams of carbohydrates per day. So this is what is allowed. Non-starchy vegetables, meat, eggs, cheese, seasonings, 2 tablespoons of low-carb dressing, less than 3 grams of carbs, that's per serving, vinegar, a tablespoon of soy sauce, spray oil or a teaspoon of oil, spices, and fresh herbs. Then you can have artificial sweeteners. It's got different ones listed through there. Clear liquids, and they should be 10 calories or less per serving, and the nutritionist said per 8-ounce serving. So water, broth, sugar-free, gelatin, popsicles, Kool-Aid, water, Crystal Light, decaf. They want you to switch to decaf, so it's decaf unsweetened tea and decaf unsweetened coffee. Sugar-free flavored waters, zero, like I guess it would be the water, the flavored waters, no carbonated beverages is what it's saying, and Propel Fitness Water. Now, that's clear liquids. Full liquids are, from the way I gather, liquids that are not clear, such as skim, 1%, 2% milk, unsweetened plant-based milk like almond, soy, coconut flax, cashew, etc. So those are the things that I can have. That's it. That's what I can have. These are the things that I must avoid. Added sugars, and these are some of the added sugars they have listed: glucose, fructose, sucrose, molasses, honey, high fructose corn syrup, agave nectar, and sugar. High carbohydrate foods and drinks: alcohol, bread, pasta, cereal, fruit, rice, potatoes, corn, chips, cookies, sweet tea, Gatorade, soda, juice, lemonade, punch, etc. Caffeine: no caffeine coffee, black or green tea, soda, no energy drinks, which I don't drink those anyway. So that is what I will be eating for the 2 weeks starting on September the 20th. So that is, here, I'll tell you, this is a sample of and I'm going to, if you would be interested, let me know. You might not be. I thought maybe I would bring you along on each day to show you what I ate, just to give you an idea. If you're thinking about doing this, you might want to see, okay, can I do it? Is it something I can do? Well, it's something we have to do. We don't have a choice. So I thought maybe I would bring you along on what I eat. If you're interested, let me know. Let me know. So here is a sample one of a day. Breakfast, a protein drink, 30 grams protein. Snack, 1 cheese stick. Lunch, 1 boiled egg, 1 cup non-starchy vegetables with 1 to 2 tablespoons of low-sugar dressing. Snack 2, protein drink. Dinner, 2 ounces of chicken thighs with cauliflower fried rice. Snack 3, protein drink. And that's it. That's it for the day. Here are other, let's see. Seems like I saw somewhere before surgery to stop eating. I saw it somewhere in my paperwork. It tells me, oh, here it is. No food or dairy after 10 p.m. the night before surgery. Stop drinking water 3 hours prior to your scheduled surgery time. So 10 o'clock, that's the cutoff, which I should be through by then anyway, since we eat supper. That'll be the thing, is I'll still be cooking for David while I'm eating the way I'm eating. Because I told him, he says, I mean, he feels bad eating stuff in front of me. I'm like, honey, we're going to have to get used to that, because that's how it's going to be from now on. You're going to be eating your thing, and I'm going to be eating my thing. So I'll still be cooking his meals, but I will still be planning healthy meals for him. He doesn't want to go back to eating like he used to eat, because he wants to try to be healthy too, you know, eat the healthier versions of things. So he wants to keep eating that. So I won't go back to just, oh, okay, well, now that I'm not on a diet, I'll just go back to cooking any old thing, because he doesn't want to do that. So it'll be interesting to see how the brain games play while I'm eating so little and still cooking for him. That will be very interesting. So anyway, that is my good news today. My surgery for gastric bypass will be October the 4th. And I appreciate all your well wishes and prayers and happy thoughts and positive juju, all that good stuff, you know. I mean, I think everything's going to go fine, and I'm not nervous about it. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready to start losing weight, and I'm ready to get these knees fixed. I have considered asking him, would it be, you know, feasible to do both of them at one time? Because I know plenty of people that do. And I don't, if you had, let me know. If you had both your knees done at the same time, let me know. Would you do it again? Would you not do it again? Pros and cons. Because I want to just get them done. And because when I get one done, the other one's still going to be struggling to get up and down and do what it's supposed to do, while the other one is healing and doing what it's supposed to do. So anyway, there you have it. There's my good news. There is my pre-op diet, and we'll do another video. I guess maybe when it gets closer to surgery, we'll do another little video about how the diet has gone, about my little pre-op visit with the doctor, you know, what we talk about, that kind of thing. So, all right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying coming along with me for this ride. It's a wild ride, I'll tell you that. But it's one I'm happy to be on. It is a journey I'm happy to be taking. So, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.